Okay, what up, ladies and gents? Are we live? Yo! It's your favorite Asian robot right here. Welcome, homies. All right, we gonna get that shit back in blood today. All right, everybody. Now, intro time. All right. This morning we're going full hardcore gear farming and where winds meet. Today's stream has one simple goal. I gotta get my gear up to snuff. We're gonna be farming as hard as we can for good gear. You know, converting trash into tuning stones, and we're gonna tweak, and refine my setup to push our damage as high as possible. Then, of course, we're gonna test in real content. I'll be running the best gear farming swords, best gear farming spots, like the sword trial, bosses, outposts, whatever makes sense. Most of the time we're going to be in the bosses though, because I already have the greaves that I need. And I'll be talking through why I pick each activity, what kind of stats I'm hunting for, and how I decide what's an actual upgrade, what's arsenal fodder, what gets dismantled, all that kind of stuff. After that, we'll dive into tuning, arsenal, and skill changes to squeeze every bit of damage out of the build. Then we're going to take it into some tougher fights, see how it performs. If we can't do it today, we'll do it tonight. All right, so look forward to that. If you're in chat, let me know what level you are, what kind of build you're running, what you're currently farming for. If you enjoy these hardcore grind streams and build labs, hit like and subscribe so that YouTube actually pushes this out to more Where Winds Meet players, all right? Let's log in, crank up, and let's go. Kate, good to see you. Kachow, welcome. Ellie, hey, High Rise, Renna, Emin. Funnily enough, Emin, I didn't catch you when I streamed something else last night. Like I said, I'm going to be watching you, pal. I better see you turn up to some of my other non-Where Winds Meet streams, all right? Otherwise, you'll forever be considered a traitor. Now, welcome, everybody. Kate, how was your Thanksgiving? I hope you had a good one together with your family, yeah? And for everybody else, welcome to the show. I hope you have a good time. It was good, Kate? Excellent. Saritza, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Sounds like excuses, Emin. We'll see. Like I said, when I make sure that you turn up to every single one of my streams, not just the streams you're interested in, because I know you're only interested in Where Winds Meet, but if I don't see you at my other streams, well, you'll never recover your standing in our nation. I'll be watching you, pal. I'll be watching you. I hope everybody else ate lots of good food, though. Yeah? Please make sure you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All right? Okay, let me get my tweet out. I'm not your supreme leader. You only have the right to call me friend or supreme leader when I actually see your dedication, because everybody else has been dedicated and came to every single one of my streams. So I'll be watching you, Emin. Like I said, you got a long history of being a traitor, so I'll be watching. Hey, Austin, how was your Thanksgiving? I hope it was good. Well, Ellie, I hope you enjoyed tomorrow. Gabriel, how was your Thanksgiving? Hopefully it was good. I don't celebrate, but, you know, I do be liking all my peeps. Okay, now, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to hit up all the camps. So we're going to start with that, as we always do. And this will be just for trash gear that we can chop and change as quickly as possible. So let's get it done. I always like to start with a little bit of raw gear farming. Once we're clean on that, then we're going to move on. Fair enough. Didn't know your religion, but regardless, I assumed you were American. My apologies, I should not have made that assumption then. I mean, regular day for me, Austin, so, you know, working as usual. Working as usual. But I never mind work. Work is fun. Now, I was playing solo leveling a Rise yesterday, so I really do have to adjust. I really do have to adjust back to Where Winds Meet again. but I can adjust fairly easily. I'm just quickly clearing camps. Hey, Phil. Just for some trash tier gear, so that I can get rid of it fast. And we'll see how it goes from there. Wow. Even at the basic level, that mystic art is nice. Okay, I'm digging that. I'm digging that. I'm digging that a lot. That's hot. That's hot. Even at just the basic level, that mystic art is nice. Hey, Eddie. How's it going? I'm surprised to see you not in the food coma. Yeah, after all that amazing food you were sharing. Like, damn, bro. Where's my portion? Eddie? Where's mine? Okay, where's my pork shoulder, bro? You were in a coma, but you woke up from it. Work up, lol. Well, congratulations. That's good.
New subscriber detected.
I'm Buddhist myself, so obviously no celebration. But, you know, I'm glad to see everybody enjoyed food. Food's always good. That was unfortunately no good. I should never have gotten into a situation like that. I must practice my skills even more. That was ungood. Okay, we're cleaned up here. Next camp is up there. Gonna take the long way over, just so I can heal up along the way. I'm well aware that I'm a bit of a weirdo. I never use consumables, but this is our style. This is my style. But if anyone hasn't gotten Wolf-like Frenzy, I suggest you do. It's very, very good. Hey, Anxiety, how's it going? Not quite correct, Gabriel, but it's okay. Namaste is used specifically by the Nepalese people. Alright? Don't forget, you can be a Chinese Buddhist as well. Just saying. Okay, this is clear. Moving on. Which is 500 meters. Easy. Let's fly. You had a jump scare? What did you do to get a jump scare, bro? Of course, Gabriel. Multiple cultures, sects, derivations in the world. They don't always say the same thing, buddy. So you want to be very, very careful. Exactly the point. You got scared by an exploration quest? Okay. I mean, it does happen. There's one weird exploration quest that I haven't done here, but I can't figure out how to restart it properly. It's okay though. I'll worry about it when somebody discovers the way. I wonder if it would be better just to farm the monks specifically with my rope dart. I might actually do that instead. Plus I love my dual blades. Rope dart might be the way. Either that or I'll use my kicks. One of the two. Okay, noted. The only Divine Craft dungeon that can get you, if I recall, is the one with the red lady. Yeah, that one's a bit creepy. But I think you were here when oh, maybe you weren't here when I was doing it. Yeah, that was the only one that I registered as creepy, mentally speaking. So it was that one? Yeah. That one is pretty messed up, not gonna lie. But I like that they put something like that in the game, though. Like, that to me is pretty cool. Oh, once I saw the clue that you have to get on top of the spikes, I was like, okay, so all I gotta do is just jump up. Yeah, a couple of people couldn't figure that one out. But I got it once I got the clue, you have to get on top of the spikes. I was like, okay, I think I understand what they mean, you know what I'm saying? So, once I got that, it was all good. Okay. Yeah. Like, once they said get on top of the spikes, like, what I did for that dungeon was that I basically activated all the spikes on purpose just to see, like, what was on top of each one. And that's how I, like, sort of found the way out. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So that worked well for me. But it was tough at first. I remember there was somebody in chat at that time asking about it as well. So definitely not one of the easy dungeons to clear. Yeah. I just wish that there were like more ultra scary dungeons like that. Like I really I know it's a bit weird, but I really do want more. Hey Roxy, thanks for lurking. I appreciate that. I really want more scary dungeons like that, you know? Like for me at least, I feel that that's what I need. You know, I need that vibe. I need that fear. That fear factor makes a huge diff to me at least. So, yeah, that's a big one. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. I appreciate all the people that lurk no matter what we're doing. No, please enjoy your Thanksgiving dinner, Gabak. Please make sure you have a good one. All right. Ghost Market Dungeon? The Ghost Market Dungeon wasn't scary, though. It was just crazy, drugged up ladies. I mean, you could see that in America anytime. Wait, you mean that there's a... Is there a dungeon in the Ghost Market area? Like, for real? I mean, hell, I'll have to add it to my list if that's the case. You know, an actual dungeon in the ghost market area sounds pretty interesting. Ah, good. I can reside. All this can be reside. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cheap enhancement materials for the win. I love it. I'm gonna keep this though. Okay, we've hit up tons of camps. We will go here, do the thing. Ooh, Matiao cards. Matiao cards. Let me just fly over. Heal the goose. Goose to heal. Let's go goose to heal. Start the treatment. Anyway, Rena, let me know if there's actually a Divine Craft dungeon in the Ghost Market. Because I would love to actually see that shit. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, let me know. Let me know. I'd love to know. Then I'd go there and explore that shit. I love that ghost shit. You know? Alright. Sounds good, man. I'll have to get in there and do it. That sounds delicioso. I like it. Okay. Wait, did I not kill everybody around the Buddha fort? You're kidding me. Okay, well, fine. I guess if I didn't. Quit the heal and Tai Chi the goose into the river. Do you want me to spawn the Demon Lord Goose? Is that what you want me to do? I already have the Goose Honk Mystic skill. If that's what you're referring to. Oops. I accidentally went into that mode. Didn't mean to do that. Just some wooden arrows.
New subscriber detected.
Let's fly far. Yeah, spicy tofu. Welcome. crazy that this is actually effective. Anyway. I need to understand something. Give me a second. Okay, I'll need to see what actually applies the debuff. I will test it out thoroughly. Why, hello there. Best way to farm inner way notes? The same way you farm gear. That's how you get the chest to get inner way notes. There's no other best way. The debuff? No, the debuff is the vendetta debuff that you actually apply to the target. So that is essentially what I'm doing. You spawn the demon goose by Tai Chiing the goose into the river. I mean, I'll try that tomorrow. I don't mind. Not today, though, because today I gotta finish all this. Where the hell is these dudes? Oh, they're the dungeon people. That's fine. Let's fly. There's a mystic skill in there? Is it the spear one? Because that's the one that I need next. But I'll see. Oh, ghostly steps. Fair enough. Sounds cool. I shall have to go and acquire that. The next one I need to acquire is the spear one, but I'm actually going to do that tonight, along with a lot of progression stuff. So that's my goal. Today, after I clean out all the camps, I'm going to go and get all of my... what you call it? I'm gonna go get all my gear. I need to maximize this set that I'm using right now. But then, don't I have to deliberately fail to heal? So, if I fail to heal, meaning I deliberately just skip every step, I'll be able to get the goose, I'm assuming. Because that's what people have been suggesting to me. Okay. Does the demon goose do anything? Like, I'm just curious because I don't have it yet, obviously. So I'm just wondering, like, when I do it tomorrow, like, does the demon goose do anything? Like, is there any beneficial effects to it, or is it just like a cool pet to follow you around? Because if it's just a cool pet that I can have forever, then, you know, I don't mind. It sounds good to me. Oh, it just follows you around permanently? Sweet. If it follows me around permanently, then I'm gonna take that. I will take that. I do like The idea of a goose pet. No, Finesse, it's not very soon. We don't know when it will be coming to the global version, but they just showcased it for the Chinese version, not the global version. So when you check news, Finesse, unless it is confirmed and you can link to a dev post that confirms it for the global version, you can't say that, because as far as I know, it's only the Chinese version that'll be getting them for now. The global version is way behind the Chinese version, so we have to be careful about that. You don't want to be getting people's hopes up too much. Yes, always double check your information before presenting anything on my stream. Please remember that we are known only for factual information, so unless it's linked to an actual dev post, yeah, please be very, very careful, alright? Again, reputation matters here, Finesse, so you know how it is. It's even more crucial than it was for other games that we maintain our reputation here, because we're competing with a lot of other content creators, all of whom are known for lying already. So we want to just ensure that we only give our people the absolute best. Okay, good. Yes, they're mostly deliberately vague with these types of timelines, but it's fairly normal. And it despawns after a while? Bruh. Bruh. I know. I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying that we have to be better. Alright? And it starts by paying attention to what I say. There's a reason why I will never say certain things, or there's a reason why I will never condone certain things. So listen carefully to everything I say, pay close attention, alright? Don't get the wrong idea, and never ever say anything without full confirmation of official information, alright? Reputation is everything. Like I said, there are other creators out there who lie to their audience. We don't want to be that, alright? So I'm not saying you're watching others, but I am saying we have to be better than others. Because that's what sets our channel apart and has always set our channel apart. And everybody who is here at this channel, if you chat in this channel, you hold the same responsibility that I do to uphold for the community. Alright? Because this community is depending on us. They're not depending on others. I'm getting so fast at slaying my way through these camps, actually. This is pretty darn good, and I'm actually quite impressed. Okay, good. We got plenty of decent gear that we can rip and tear out. All these tuning stones going to be very, very useful, so we're going to keep removing them. Reside, reside, reside. We keep all these ones that will sort of guarantee purple stats. Guaranteed purple and above. We kind of want that. So we're going to make sure we keep going. I don't know how long it'll take these camps to respawn, but today they're getting wiped out. Because today is the day that they die. And they gonna learn today Acceptable so far. Good, good, good. Speaking of which... What is this path trial? Oh. That means I'll have to get each one. Oh, that's pretty cool. Jesus. Okay, I'll have to do trials at some point. Sounds like fun to me. Viron, we do. Why now is not the PvP time. So if I may pose you a question, why is it that your first question in my stream is to ask me you don't PvP? Like, what's the notion there? Are you trying to look down on me for not doing PvP? Are you trying to act big or act better because you PvP? Is there something there that you're not telling me, Mr. Viron? All right, I'll give you a chance to clarify your statement right there, sir. Is there a reason that you chose to ask that? For Qinghe, yes. For Kaifeng, no. But that's because for Kaifeng, we can't do anything until, oops. I Tai Chi'd the wrong fella. For Kaifeng, we need to wait until the next breakthrough. You want to try PvP, but you ask me you don't PvP? That doesn't really make sense, Mr. Byron. Respect is important when you address your streamers or content creators, sir. So if your first question is not even a hello, it's simply a statement, and you make an assumption about me saying, like, you don't PvP, like, bro, that's not cool, dude. If you saw some videos about it and you want to know more about it, you could have said, hello, hi, I'd like to know more about PvP. Can you tell me more about it? But instead, you made a statement saying you don't PvP. That gives me a very negative impression of you, sir. And if your first impression in the stream is negative, then it's negative all the way. I don't like you as it is. So please be very careful about how you address people. If you're raised well and you have manners, then please learn to communicate correctly. Because if you don't do that, sir, then your first impression is the only impression you get. And you just gave me a very negative impression of you because you didn't even say hello. All you said to me was, you don't PvP. You just literally made a statement when everybody on my channel literally knows that I do PvP. So that's not very nice, is it, sir? Anyway, yeah, for oddities, Mori, you'll just have to wait until... If you haven't finished Qinghe, finish Qinghe first. Then you have to go to Kaifeng. And Kaifeng, we have to wait until the next breakthrough. Then I'll see how long it takes to max. Because I don't know if it'll be the next breakthrough or the breakthrough after that we can fully max Kaifeng. Because we still haven't unlocked Roaring Sands yet. And Roaring Sands is another entire area. But I did collect most of the oddities around Kaifeng that I could find. Just that we have to wait until the next breakthrough. So we'll see whether or not it maxes out on the next one or the previous. You don't have to collect every oddity to max out. Well, if that's how you think of me, Viron, then you can get banned from my channel, goodbye, and never come back. So remember, disrespect is never tolerated here. If you cannot learn to respect somebody, if you cannot learn to be respectful, alright, then I say you have no manners. And having no manners is very bad, sir. Both can be very good in PvE. There is no better or worse basic. So anyone that tells you there's a better or worse just doesn't understand their equipment. Any weapon can be useful in PvE depending on how you use it. The most important thing is usually not the weapon itself, but rather the sustain that you can derive. So for example, if you don't have a sustain, like for example the Panacea Fan, or in this case the Rope Dart has good sustain, then if you get into a bad situation, you have to consume food or use consumables to heal. Whereas in this particular case, I can just use the Rope Dart and whirl it around and heal that way. You see? So whether something is good in PvE is not dependent on itself, but rather how you're supplementing it. If you're supplementing it with something that can heal you or keep you alive, any weapon can be good. Some people prefer the Nameless Sword because the sword wave can strike multiple enemies at once. Some people prefer the Strategic Sword because they prefer to do heavy single target damage and bleed the target fast. There's no right or wrong answer, honestly. I would say test out both and see which one you have a faster kill speed with. Yes, tuning guides will be coming, but we're waiting on that. So there's a reason why we're waiting so hard on the tuning guides, because we want to fully understand it and understand the best way to push it. This is going to be a system that's going to be very important for endgame. So that's why you guys have to wait so long for the tuning guide. Don't expect it this week. It'll probably only be available next week or more. So yeah, for now you can just watch the streams, see what I do with tuning. But the real guide will only come next week, and I do apologize for that, but it will take time in order for us to give you guys actual information. Because one of the things we pride ourselves on is proper researched information, not the slop that you're getting from everybody else. You see, we don't buy our views here, but I'm literally a full-time content creator surviving every month with no problems with rent and food and everything, with just 30 plus viewers every stream. Of course, we're slowly growing. But that's because we only have real viewership here, and that's why it's shall we say, a better channel than most others who buy their stuff. Also, dude, did you just literally say as long as you're happy with your stupid build, you're totally fine? Okay, sir, here's what we're going to do. We're going to ban you from the channel. If you're going to be disrespectful in my chat to other people, that is really disgusting. All right. As long as you're happy with your stupid build, dude. Why are you so edgy? Are you 5 or something? What, were you watching Shadow the Hedgehog and you suddenly decided that you wanted to be edgy? I tell you, all these young bucks, they seem to have been raised in a barn or without manners. But again, that's why we happily just ban people. Anyone that goes against our culture or our community here, we just throw them out because there's no point in keeping them around. They're not going to be a useful part of the community, and they're not welcome here anyway. So please remember, if your parents did not raise you well, the Robot Nation is literally not a stream for you. Alright, we are not a community for you. Anyway, for those seeking actual advice, my apologies. We do get a lot of trolls these days. I've noticed ever since my gear farming video blew up, we get a lot of trolls simply because a lot of people are upset that their favorite content creator is no longer getting as much viewership simply because people are tuning into my stuff instead, which is completely fair because that's what happens when you only produce slop, which we don't do. So unfortunately, we do apologize for the frequent trolling. Please expect more trolls to come over the next few days. They're going to keep at it, and we're going to keep shutting them down. Okie dokie day. I'm going to check a quick something as well. You know, some crazy fella tried to tell me that elegance increases gear drop rate. How is that even possible? If anyone knows, then let me know. But if no one else knows this magical fact, I'm just gonna ban that guy as a troll. Yeah, sure, Pillow. Ask any question you like. That's what we're here for. We are here to answer your questions about this game. If you need to know stuff, then we are here. And we will do our best to help. No, I haven't completed any full exploration. I'm pretty sure he was just lying straight up, because there's no way that any exploration stat has an effect on non-exploration content. They are designed solely to assist your exploration, no more than that. Yes, they're there for the skills, and the only thing you gain from elegance is the treasure hunting skill. Nothing to do with gearing. So some guy was just trying to convince people that, oh, you need to get elegance up for gear. I'm like, bro, that is misinformation. Don't lie to your audience, you know, and he got very upset. So I'm waiting to see if he can verify it. I'm waiting for proof, evidence, you know. As I always say, I don't mind evidence. If anyone can show me evidence, you know, you're more than welcome to do so. I will happily accept evidence. I will happily change my stance, statements, or whatever. But yeah. Hello, Keen Visible. How's it going? Yeah, resolve actually helps Pishpot easier. The more resolve you have, this is actually a verified fact, the larger your ring. So if you have more resolve, it'll be a lot easier in Pishpot. All activities that rely upon a particular skill will be improved by improving that particular skill. Same with the Ma Tiao cards, right? If for that one, right? I'm pretty sure it's also resolve based. I'm not sure how it affects you, but I think it'll stop you from getting drunk so easily. At least that's what I remember. How to drift like this in the air. First, you have to learn the lightness skill. Alright, once you learn the lightness skill, you need to reach exploration level 4 in the area that you want to fly in. So for example, if you want to fly in Qinghe, and don't worry, I'll have a special video about this because a lot of people have been asking. If you want to fly in Qinghe, you need to be exploration level 4 and you need to have a lightness skill. There are 4 lightness skills, they're all roughly the same. Alright, it's just a preference of which style you want to have. But if you want to drift in any area, for example, Kaifeng, level 4 exploration in Kaifeng. This is because you need to get this thing. You need to get the Afterglow Pendant. In Kaifeng is the same thing. You will get the Flight Medallion, which will allow you to use your lightness skills, such as wall running and flying around. No, it doesn't add only physical attack. Did you watch my Arsenal guide, Pillow? Because if you watch my Arsenal guide, right, whatever you equip here does not matter. I've got 2 rope darts in here, but it doesn't add any stats. The only stats that are added is right here, is what is shown to you right here. If you did not watch my Arsenal guide, if you watch somebody else's bootleg Arsenal guide, you might want to watch mine because everything is clearly explained in there. All you get are these stats. It doesn't matter what you add in here. The only thing that you're adding in here is mastery. That's all. So you don't have to worry about stats. You're only worrying about mastery. All right. See you later, Roxy. Keep the stream up as always. Yeah. But yeah, this is very straightforward. There should be no difficulty in understanding any of this. I'm sure all of you are very intelligent people, just like myself. I have an IQ of 140. This should be very straightforward and easy to understand. What you put in here doesn't matter. Like I said in my guide, okay, what I clearly stated in my guide was that the only stats you're getting is what you see here. You can pick whichever path you want to get whatever stats you want, but these are all the stats you get. Don't worry about anything else, okay? Don't overthink. Whenever I say something in my guides, it's straightforward. It's just that. Okay, we don't confuse people. There's no hidden information. A lot of people have watched too many YouTubers, so they think there's a lot of hidden information that is not covered. But here we're different. What I tell you is exactly what it is, nothing more. If there's any supplementary information, it'll be in the YouTube shorts, and usually it's a very small supplement. Like the one we did about the Arsenal guide, adding hit points with more mastery over the cap. That was in the shorts. Very simple, very straightforward. All right. You don't ever have to worry about extra information or hidden information. What we tell you is exactly what it is. Nothing more than that. Keen Visible, I do not like range attacks at all, so I probably will never make a build for Vernal Umbrella. However, what you can do is you can just follow the DPS range combat build, which is expressed here. If you follow this combination and what they tell you here, you'll be fine. But I don't like and I don't enjoy range combat here, so I'm very sorry, but I probably will not be doing anything related to range for a very long time. Maybe at end game if I'm bored, but I only focus on melee builds because range is just not cool to me. I mean, range can be strong, don't get me wrong. I've had my ass kicked by some range players in PvP, but if you don't know what to do, just follow what they tell you here and that's good enough. I'm literally doing the same thing, just so you know, right? I'm not doing anything different. I'm doing the same thing for this current build that I'm using. It's no different. It's all exactly the same. So you really don't have to worry. What I do here is all roughly the same. There's like a couple, the only thing that I ever do change is like these inner ways just to adjust for when I want to maybe heal a bit more or survive a bit more. I do change my builds around in that way. But for the most part, I don't worry too much. I genuinely don't. I don't know, Emin. I'll see. I'm not focusing on any challenge right now. I'm just focusing on enjoying the game and doing what I want to do. You use the strongest ones that you can make, Pillow. There's no such thing as what heals should I use. In every game, you always use the strongest possible heals, nothing else. Right now, I believe the strongest heals that we can make is the yin-yang one, which is here. I believe there's one stronger, but I don't think we can unlock it yet. That's at level 61. So I would say that this is the best heal you can get. Don't waste your time with the rest. That's what I would personally do. Not everybody does that, but that's what I would personally do. So, yeah. In any game that I play, always find and use the strongest possible heals, and you will be okay. And this is why always tune into streams as well. You learn a lot about this along the way by observing and watching what we do. That's how we try to stay successful. Now, we spent almost an hour farming, which is good. We want to keep going. I heard a rumor that there's a certain amount of gear that you can get each day by raw farming the world. I'm just going to see whether or not it's really the case. I don't know if it is, but we're going to test it. But in general, when farming also, just a little piece of advice, you should not need healing when farming. If you do need healing, usually you can supplement it either with a fan or, like in my case, I can just rope dart. I don't normally heal in just normal fights. Alright? Because it's a bit of a waste of time to be healing in normal fights. I am not so certain about that, Doms. That's something we can actually test. Why don't we test it? Let's see. I don't mind testing things. I like to learn. So let's deploy the flame breath right there. Okay. Let's find out. I have no idea what you're saying, Evan. Please rewrite your statement, because whatever you just said doesn't make sense to me. Let's wait till there's just one enemy left, and then we'll test it out. Okay, so first we'll use the full flame breath. Alright, there we go. The first tick does the highest amount of damage, so it could be the case if you cancel it after one tick. Let's try it now. You can't really cancel it. So, is there a way that you were canceling it, Doms? Because if there's a special way that you were canceling it, maybe that's the case. It seems to just go, like, you seem to be locked into the animation, so I'm not sure that you can cancel it. Other people might be able to cancel it by knocking you out of it, I suppose, but you do gain tenacity during the skill, so I'm not sure that's possible either. You can cancel it by tapping deflect? Okay, I'll try it. I'm not intoxicated, but I'll try by canceling with deflect, and let's see. If I can deflect cancel it, then I'll see and test the statement. Ah, okay, so you can cancel it by deflect, but it needs to trigger the first tick of damage. Okay, understood. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So it seems to do the full damage. So if you cancel it right after the first tick of damage, the burning carries on. But you probably want to make sure that you hit every target first. So once you hit every target, then there you go. How would you cancel the intoxication part, where you have to drink? Because I don't think you can cancel that, because I don't think it'll come out if you cancel that. I could be wrong, but... Oh, fair enough. I don't have Drunken Fist yet. Thanks for the info. No, I haven't. I'm not a fan of range attacks, so I haven't touched the damage umbrella at all. And I am not a fan of the strategic sword. I prefer having a bit of range and flexibility. Good morning, Peter. Nice. I will look forward to experiencing it myself. No spoilers, Brenna. Going good, Mo. Can't really complain. Just chilling and farming. Well, sounds like you, Saritza. Hey, if you like it, man. Nothing wrong with that. I might try it at endgame when I get there. I'm trying to avoid trying too many things. But yeah, if you like it, good. Please enjoy. Oh, the drops happen pretty frequently, Emin. But you need to take out the elites. So, in my personal experience, the drops don't really come from just any enemy. It's not just any random enemy. It has to be the elites specifically. If you just kill the camps of normal enemies, I feel that you'd be unlikely to receive drops. So, at least that's how I feel about it. Because, like, any of these, you're not going to get it. But if you take a look at my bag... Okay, I think there is a certain limit because these are the last few that I got. Normally, when I target camps, right? I'm going to keep wiping them out today so I can test my theory. But I'll target camps for a while and see how many drops I receive per day. I do believe there is actually a limit for open world. For longer and longer time-gated content, it's so that you can play other games, Doms. This is not the kind of game that they want you playing all day, every day, feeling like, you know, you have to compete every day. But this is something that I guess some people are not happy with because they designed this game also for mobile. Yeah, so that's where a lot of people are unhappy. They say that it's cheapening the experience. Look, whichever side of the fence you're on, all I will say is that the time gating of content for now is so that everybody doesn't burn through the entire game in one day. That being said, I can also understand the frustration, especially when it comes to gear. It seems a bit weird that we're limited in how much gear we can farm each day. I know it's something that they're doing for the mobile side, but it's also very annoying. So I hope that they rethink that. Because the mobile market is not going to be making them as much money as they think. I do still think that the PC and console market is where the real money will be. But we'll see how they feel about it. No, there's no drop. If you don't know why I'm farming this pillow, then please rewatch my gear farming video. It'll explain why I'm doing this. Alright, there's a reason why I like to send people back to my videos. It's not that I want more views on the videos, but I want you guys to have a whole experience. Because for me personally, knowledge is important. And if you understand things from the basics up, you will... Let me put it this way. If you feed a man a fish, he eats for a day. If you teach a man to fish, he will eat for life. So it's better that you guys learn the methodologies and why I do certain things. So if you haven't seen it, Pillow, please make sure you go back to my gear farming video, watch the whole thing, and you'll see why I'm farming in the open world. Right now, we're also testing a theory that we have, so once I finish testing it, I'll be going to the campaigns and outposts and the usual stuff. Okay. Seem to have seen most things here. Now we're going to the other side. Oh, you got broken bone? You want me to heal you? I'll summon you now. I'm 95% certain that the amount of gear drops you can get is capped per day from open world at least, which is fine for me. As long as I can get a certain amount of tuning stones per day, I'm good. There'll always be a delay before you're into the world. But it looks like this worked out. Thanks, bruh. I received a like from a patient, yay! For fitness moves, huh? Okay, cool. I need to earn some more merit later. Wait, let me see if I have the duo shit. Wait. I gotta check if I've got the duo shit. Okay, wait. Group photo. Duo pose. Wait, 1 second. There we go. Yeah, sure. I'll heal you. No problem. Just give me a second. Let me finish up here and I'll come and heal you straight away, Emin. The weekly reset is on Sunday, Pieter. It resets on Monday. It resets on Monday. Let's go. Okay, one more. Huh, this emote. Okay, fake poke. Okay, sweet. Alright, no problem. I will now send Rena back, and I will summon you, Emin, and we'll get you healed. Alright. Thank you, buddy. Let's send him back to the Shadow Realm. Okay, good. Now, where is Emin? Guild member roster. This is you. Invite to co-op room. Yeah, this one is just easy. Oh, you're gonna wait for him? LOL. I'm sorry, I was gonna take it, Rena. Do you want it? If you want it, I'll surrender it to you. Hang on, Rena does need likes for his sect. Fine, I didn't think about it. Me? I don't have Broken Bone. Yeah, no problem. It's okay to load slowly. But why would I get Broken Bone? I'm not gonna get Broken Bone. I'm gonna kick ass. I ain't gonna break my bone. I'm gonna get that shit in blood, homie. LOL. This should be enough loading time, hopefully. Oh, I'm more than happy because I can play solo leveling Arise Overdrive in between. I'm really having a lot of fun with that game. So yeah, maybe I'll even do some TFD in between, you know? So I'm for sure not worried too much. Don't move around too much, buddy. There we go. There we go. All right. Good work. You can now return to your adventuring. You've also gotten hurt. You popped your knee out of place at work. What the hell? I don't think I can heal real life injuries, bro. That might be a little extreme, brother. But if you do need healing in this game, you can call for me and I will heal you. Or you can call for Rena as well. But it's easier to call me. Just in case Rena's busy with his clinic. Damn. How dare this guy cause me chi deviation of all things. Rude! I know you do, but extras never hurt, right? Because you're probably going to go for Sect Elder and become an Elder Dragon. How's it going, Lewis? Are you in food coma mode? Eddie decided to wake up from his food coma. Dawn is unfaithful as always, not watching the stream in the morning. You know, playing her game by herself like some massive nerd. I'm gonna give her shit about this later. Because she deserves it. Seems you can also cancel that way by doing an execute. Not bad. I dig it. Well, I'm glad, brother. I'm glad. Yeah, okay, guys. I think we just proved it. Because we were getting hella gear this morning. Just from slaying these randoms. But I think if you slay a certain number, alright, you cannot slay anymore. And you will still not get any gear. So we're not going to waste any further time. We've done what we needed to do here. I say it's time for us to go... Who's playing music? Is that just background music? Wild. It's pretty cool, I suppose. Alright, now I am going to go do certain things that I need to do. So, the set that I'm going for personally is my, whatchamacallit, this set. This one. Set as goal. Alright. I need to go and get my Swallow Call, so we're heading to Jimming Pool. Blissful Retreat also gives that. Halo Peak. The peak of halos. Look at this peaking halo. But now we're going to Blissful Retreat. Well, we can do this, or I can also go to the Jimming Pool. Do I want to fight Murong Yun? Or do I want to fight Qing Ye? I have yet to decide. Maybe I'll go fight Melania, Blade of Mikola. I think I'll fight Melania, guys. Let's go farm some gear at Melania. Just because I want her robe. Alright, you guys. It's time. It's time. We're gonna go fight Melania, Blade of Mikola. And we have never known defeat. Okay. Let's go. Oh wait, I do not know her full pattern yet. I guess I will play with the fan for a little bit. Yep, Panacea fan will do. This is a little weak, but it's okay. Weakness is fine. I'll also slightly change my inner ways because I no longer need this. So we'll swap this for... Hey. Okay, let's go. Come on, Melania. Let's fight. Damn you, Melania. Blade of Mikola. Welcome back, Magic. Hey, Jimbo. All right, Melania, let's go. Next phase. Whew. Calm down, Melania. Calm down. So this damn Melania. Oh. She's dead. Sad girl. Sad girl on the radio. Sad girl, and I can't let her go. Oh my god, blue gear. Boo. Blue gear sucks. Let's do it again. Ah, come on, Melania. Blade of Mikola. Let's fight. Wait, do I just get sent back there? Teleport. I stream every day, Ellie. So just be here. Turn them notifications on and you won't miss it. Because we will be here. We will be here dangerously. Okay, Resai. And Resai. Resai duck. Oh, there's only a green stat? Resci. Yeah. Is there a better way to tune gear? Honest answer, no. I'll have a tuning guide up, but all I will be able to teach you is just you basically tune one at a time and pray. Start praying to RN Jesus. Sure, Rena. Or if you're telling them that, then yeah, that's correct. See you later, Ellie. I'm gonna go to the washroom, come back, do some push-ups, and then carry on. Yeah, you know it, Mo. I always gotta be the best. Yes, that is essentially what we do. That's why I'm hoping for like one really, really good piece. Then I'll shove it in there. All right, let's go. Time to fight Melania. Just check the campaign bosses. Alright, the reason I want to teach you this, Akachi, is if I give you the answer, you'll just go farm that. Learn to check and you'll be okay. So, do you know how to check?
不得有礼。
Huh. I love those skills. They're so cool. Come on. Now, as I've shown you guys before, and I'll show you guys again, anytime you want to farm a particular gear set, let's say you need this for you need Eagle Rise, or you need Form Bend, or you need Moon Flare, or you need Beyond the Chill, or you need Calm Waters. You know, you just go where you need to and check it here. Now, if you have a set of gear, for example, Hawkwing, then it tells you Still Shore, Gleaming Abyss. You go there, all right? You should already know this. The menus are not like a maze. People think that they are, but I promise you they're not. All you have to do is realize that every menu in here is designed to tell you exactly what you need to do. So whenever you've got a path, you just search combination. Where do I find Hawkwing set? It'll tell you straight away. They're very, very clear here. All right? It tells you how to obtain. All you got to do is just check it. All right? So take this lesson with you. You should never need to ask anyone because every bit of information you need is in the game. The menus are not a maze. People only think that they are because they don't realize that the menus are actually there to help you. Because a lot of other games, they don't even tell you this stuff. That's why you have to ask streamers and that's why you have to consult online wikis. But this game practically tells you everything other than the quest stuff. Some of the quest stuff, obviously, they leave it to you to discover on your own, but you could just Google that shit. You should never need to ask a streamer. If you have to ask a streamer, it means your streamer didn't teach you properly. But here, we teach everybody properly. So make sure you're always watching the streams if you want to learn. Because I taught everybody this stuff from day one. You don't need to worry here, all right? Your ideal streamer should teach you everything. Thanks, HD2, but I don't like to use the umbrella. Now, let me see. Oh, this is unnecessary. So I'm going to get rid of this. Let me just temporarily equip this. I'm going to get rid of this. Because this is not helpful. This I'll wait on. This one I'll wait on. Oh, it's actually not bad though. Although I'd lose max hit points, that is a purple stat. This might be a good upgrade. But we'll wait and see if there's anything better first. I'm not going to jump the gun. Alright, let's do it again. James Edward, if you get all purple gear, how do you know this gear set is going to be the best? You have to know how to build. So, for example, for me, if I want the calm water set, then any calm water set with good purple stats is what I want. So that's how you know that this gear set is going to help you. There's no such thing as best, I think, in what you're trying to say, James. That's what you guys got to understand. It's all about builds. Now, all builds, you have to understand how they work. And that's what you learn from observing me. All right, you see what I do, you watch constantly, you observe, you learn. Because nobody can just give you an answer right now. Anyone that gives you an answer right now is going to be an idiot when the next world upgrade comes. There's no one answer in this game. You have to know your builds. How good are you with the build? That's why toward endgame, I'll be doing all the builds and covering all of them. But it will take time because, look, getting the best gear is a big RNG process. And we are kind of limited by the amount of mental energy we have. So nobody can actually give you an answer right now about what's best. Same thing, which I'm going to tell Peter, there's no such thing as what weapon is best in the game. It depends on your skill. Some people are very good with the strategic blade. I kick their asses in PvP with my dual blades. But then some people kick my ass with the ranged weapons, the ranged umbrella, which technically I normally beat. So what is best depends on skill. Are you good enough with the weapon? And player, of course mastery matters. Please check my Arsenal video and you'll fully understand why mastery matters. Right now, I think a lot of people are very concerned about, is this going to be the best? Is that going to be the best? Don't be concerned about it. I will tell you the same thing that I've told people in other games. People can call me arrogant. People can call me an asshole. I don't really care what they call me, but I'm going to tell you the facts right now. Just do what I do. Anything I don't do, don't worry about it. All right? That's the best thing that you can do for yourself because we haven't reached endgame. Once we reach endgame, then we can really start crafting. Now, that will be an exciting time. But for now, don't worry about it too much because we're still in the process of just slowly climbing our way up. I'll be experimenting here and there a bit, but you know, we haven't reached anywhere near the top tier building yet. But we will, but just not yet. A lot of people said Strat Blade Heaven Quake is great, but is it really the best? You know, like I said, like you just experienced, you can swap to Nameless Spear, Strat Sword, or you can swap to Nameless Spear, Panacea Fan. There's endless combinations right now because we haven't reached the end game. Now, raids are also different because in raids, you want to be fully focused. I absolutely love Strat Blade and Heaven Quake, but for raids, you know? And although right now I mostly use my Rope Dart with dual blades because Rope Dart with dual blades is absolutely insane. All right. So there's a lot of things that you can do, and depending on what kind of build you want to go for, you can get quite a lot of depth to your talents as well because raiding is very different. So there's raid builds, there's normal builds, there's farming builds. Unfortunately, there's just a lot of different stuff. You know, there's no one true answer, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Much as I would like for there to be only one true answer, there isn't one for now. But there will be possibly, you know, when we really reach endgame. Now that will be a time to be, you know, interested. And that'll be a lot more fun, of course. Okay, anyway. Let's temporarily lock this. Alright, here we go. Again. Let's go, Melania. Wow, Melania. You really didn't like the fact that I beat you last round, huh? Hey, Mark. Yep, try out everything for now. If you find something you're satisfied with, good, you can work with that. But, you know, try everything. Don't be afraid to experiment. Right now is the time to experiment before shit gets serious. Oop. That was my bad. I mistimed it. Sometimes, you know, I swear I feel Expedition 33 vibes from this shit. Which amused me so much. Because I remember Expedition 33 and how awkward some of the attacks just were. So they would always like delay their attacks. Damn. Missed every single one of those parries. I mean, not that it matters, but better. Their tuning rolls are perfect. You can get up to 12,000 really easily, dude. I can get almost there with some blue gear. So tuning rolls are what matters the most, and that's how they do it. So tuning is the way. If you don't have tuning, you won't have a great time. Oof, Mo blades and swords and umbrellas. Ah, this is bad gear. Don't need it. Again, I still need a rope dart, good helmet. Yeah. Lots more to get, you know? And rage art? What are you talking about? That was just a mystic art. Not quite sure what you're talking about, rage art. I don't think there's anything called a rage art in this game. I could be wrong, but I was just using mystic arts, bro. If my luck is good today, I'll definitely get that 12,000. If it's bad today, then, well, oh well. Eh.
New subscriber detected.
Burn. Come on, Skip. Let's go. Alright. Ow. Double ow. Come at me, bro. I'm strictly keyboard and mouse only. But then again, I'm like that for every single game that I play. As far as I know, most gamers usually just try out one. Because no point in having two, you know? Sono te da cá? Yare yare. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, I got a nice helmet. Oh, affinity rate. That's a blue stat, I guess. Let's take a look at the dual blades. At the Dow blade. Wow, this one is minimum bell strike. Delete. This is blue. Delete. Spear. Delete. Gear farming, ladies and gents. Gear farming, I tell you. Gear farming. It's terrible. Well, at the end of the day, you know, yeah, at least you got that far in Legendary. I hope one day they'll let us move up. Just that you have to refight the bosses or something like that. I think it'd be cool. Congratulations, Night Elf. Well done. I still have some world bosses to fight, but I'm just being lazy on it. I'm just gear farming right now. I need my gear. Ew.
当苦救寒灵。
Indeed. That is the pain of all gear farming magic. 'Tis all we can do. It is truly a pain point. Oh, she's almost dead. Whoops. I didn't realize how close to death she was. Oh yeah, the wolf one is insane. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm gonna just chili Manjaro on that. I respect you for doing it though. This does have some nice max hit points. I'll see what the final score is with that one. Stone split. Ooh. I'm getting armor pieces, but no rope dart. I need an actual rope dart. That's the only problem. Once I get an actual rope dart and a pendant, I'll be okay. But I haven't gotten a good one yet. What a shame, right? What a shame. But c'est la vie. Ooh, I got the Maple's Chill. Nice. Cool. I now have a new appearance for my Moblades. That's pretty schwanky danky.
New subscriber detected.
Hell yeah. Hello, Phoenix Rebel. Now again. Even if you fail, ladies and gents, try again. Streamer luck. Lamau. Hey man, I'm spending all of this here today. How can this be streamer luck, bro? It's just what I'm owed.
医者，当空吸起身，弱水行善。
I love those kicks. The Johnny Depp kicks are beautiful. They're my favorite. Even if they're not the strongest, the Johnny Depp kicks, bros.
弱水行善。悉数到。好。去。好。去。路为先。好。好，医者，当空吸起身。是。弱水行善。去。好。医者，去，当不得有矣。好。好，六道同坟。
Wachoo! Again. I'm spending all my energy today, guys. Let's go. Double claim. Okay, we got a purple fan. I can accept that just in case I need healing. I need healing. Okay. This one has bamboo cut attack. Well, it's nothing fantastic, but it's better than nothing, right? Okay, then this one can be reside. And reside. And reside. And Psyduck. Looks like today will be a day where I upgrade my helmet and my chest piece. I don't foresee any other good upgrades today, but we'll try our luck. Gotta keep going. Time to get this shit in blood, homie. Okay, let's teleport in. It's time to jellyport and smelleport. Damn. Damn. Not damn. Hello, Orlando. How you doing? All right, come on, Melania. Let's fight. Let's go. It's time to duel.
灭息，圣人引伏，莫受刑。
No, it was too early on that parry.
当空隙己身。去。医者，去，当空隙己身。不为先，去。
Ooh, nice.
去。医者，
There's still more I must learn.
气数道，弱水行善。去。
Ironic. If you're out of energy, play something else. Come back when you have energy. I know that's not the ideal answer that you want, but that's the answer that I'm going to give you because that's how it works here. This is not the type of game where you just sit here and play and play and play and play and play and play. I wish they made it that way. I really do wish they made it that way. But unfortunately, they didn't. So, yeah. The only thing you can do is just when you're out of energy, nothing to do in the game, either you PvP or you just leave and play something else. That's how this game is designed. You're not supposed to be playing it 24/7 every day, you know? You just do certain things each week and then you can play other games or, you know, chill on other stuff. That's how it works. Like tonight, I'm going to PvP and just chili Manjaro.
弱水行善。
Ooh, ow. Well, nobody really noticed it at first, so don't mind it too much. It's okay. Play something else for a while, and in 3 days' time, you can come back and do your sword trials. Engage in some PvP, you know, have some fun. I only wish PvP was available 24 hours a day so that I could structure entire streams around PvP. Like, that's what I would want, but,
当不得有矣。气数到，哈，哈，去，不违心，去，去，哈。
Yes, I'm grinding for a set, of course. I already have the boots, so now I'm grinding for the rest. Okay, I got a pendant. Oh, but it's got stone split. Are you kidding me? Still, I guess it's better than a blue pendant. Okay, I'm actually gonna raise up this pendant right now, and we'll see if, I wish I could re-roll the base stats. Oh, finally got something good, and it's yay. Okay, let's tune it. Max tuning. Wow, that is absolutely shitty. Is it still theoretically better? The mastery is higher. But I guess I'll equip it for now. Such a shame. With the higher mastery, I guess it'll be worth it. Okay, that's something at least. Alright, snap back to reality. Do it again. You know, since she won't give me a good one, maybe I'll go bully the other one instead. I still got 3 more attempts, so I'm gonna go bully somebody else. Which would make a lot more sense. There we are. Okay, let's teleport there. Absolutely. Wait a second, why is she harder to beat up? Holy crap, what? That's wild. How is she harder than freaking Melania? That's actually funny. Nah, I haven't. I'll probably beat her eventually, but I'm not so concerned about it right now. I don't need to beat all the content today. You know? I'm not that sort of gamer. So I usually just do whatever I want to do.
当共吸己身，哈，哈，哈，哈，哈，融为一体，哈。
Of course Wolf Maiden's tough, dude. Every boss is tough without the right preparation. But that's the key. Just gotta prepare. If you prepare, you'll be fine.
融为一体，弱水行善，医者，当大救寒灵。三千暗破。天染暗晕，融为一体。
Hey, yeah, hurry up and go back to the real world. And once she does... This one looks pretty cool. Provides increased experience. Are you kidding me? And the only rope dart that I got is freaking this one. Well. Well, that's a pain. At least I got one that is, at least I got one that's, I guess, semi-decent. Bamboo cut attack, okay. I'm gonna reside this umbrella. These dude blades. Okay, let's try enhancing this to max. Oops, sorry. These dual blades tune to max, please. This ended up being not as good. Okay, that's fine. Let's tune this to max, please. Oh, 3 recommended stats. Okay, cool. Nice. For some weird reason... Oh shit, this was the provide XP one. Ah, crap. That's the wrong one. This is still better. Whoops. Ah, well. It does happen. I guess I'll have to do the sword trial for this one. Because I want my attunement stones. Fair enough. I'll focus on that next time. Alright, we're going to remove some of this. Temporarily. This one, let me tune it to max as well. Better than not having a rope dart at least. So that's something. Okay. I'll equip this in place of the... Sorry. this in place of that. I'll lock this gear temporarily. This one's okay. These two fans will be kept for now. Next on my list is this one. Oh, sorry, not this one. This one. I'm going to tune this, and we're going to manually add some of the gear in. So we're going to try and get the stats we need. Okay, so that's in there. Tune it. Okay, defense. This one. Tune it. Stone split. Ugh. Okay, again. Tune it. Precision rate. Okay. Way better. This old one will be reside. This one, since it's only got affinity rate, you know what? I'll just tune it by max adding everything. Is it better? It is. Equipped. Okay, this looks a little better than before. As much as I love the precision rate here, I'll just temporarily remove that. Okay, good. We're okay for now. We got a bit of an upgrade, but we do need to do the sword trial. So I'll save up, then do some more sword trials. Yeah, sword trial is definitely going to be the next necessary thing. For now, I'm okay. I'm almost where I want to go. If I just switch this inner way, I can literally shove a talent point in here, bring my mastery up above 12,000. 13,000 will be next, but that'll take a while. It will take more perfect rolls than what I have. That being said, I'm okay with this for now. I'm going to swap this back to the bleed one. Deploy, and this one will deploy the healing bits. I mean, I've done whatever I needed to do today. Next bit, it's all sword trials, because I'm going to need that for the attunement stones. It's no other choice. Oh, is another inner way increasing? This one. Fury Harvest. Nah, useless. I would only accept this for later once you gain more of this. But other than that, nah. Okay, build management. Override plan. For PvP only, I'm going to also change a couple of things. I don't need Tai Chi, but I do need this. For PvP, I will start with... I want the Yakuza Rush. It's going to be here. The Johnny Depp kicks will be here. Number 4 is this. Number 1 will be the breaking blocks. Then here I'll have that. Toad mode. This one's good. Guess I could use that. Something like this would work quite well for PvP. And this one, I don't think I'll need that. Instead, yeah, give me something like that. For PvP, this is better. Overwrite. And then back to my normal one. Okay. I still have to buy all this crap. There's so much that I want, but it's not ready. Also buy the weekly stock. All right, we got some decent gear. It wasn't absolutely the best, but it was decent enough that I actually like it. I do lose 11 mastery on this, but it should be fine. Just for giggles, I'm just going to tune this up to max because I've got the stones anyway. Max Bell Strike. Brother, Brother super, Recycle. That was not ideal. Okay. I have what I want and what I need. Cool, let's get out of here. Now, time for me to go do something else. Where am I at right now? Still relatively early in the day. Now we just need to save energy. So we've done some tuning. We've done some empowering. Now we are strongering. And we have some energying, but I'm going to save that for 2 days. Then we're going to hit sword trials. Still 4 more days to unlock stuff anyway. Okay. I'm going to test my theory again. So I'm actually going to go around all these camps and just start murdering everybody. And then I'll try and get some of them doom pendants. Hey, Cabe. Welcome. Now let's see the feeling.
承我使命！ 天养爱乐。
No problemo, we're here to help. And there will be more videos soon. Look forward to it. Right now I'm just doing a little bit of testing, so I hope you don't mind.
体归一。哈！
I always do. There is no streamer that doesn't answer questions about the game that they're streaming. If they don't answer questions, it means they're either idiots or they don't know what they're actually doing, which is rarely the case. The only time I won't answer a question is if there's already a solution presented, in which case I'll direct you to the solution and explain why you need to learn it. So ask away. Okay, to the next. There is no best weapon set and gear for DPS, sir. And there never will be. It's all dependent upon your skills. You got the skills, anything can become the best set. It's all about how you use it, whether or not you're using, whether or not you're effective at what you're using. Gear and weapon sets cannot make you a better player. So, anyone who claims that there is one best set is lying through their teeth. Because, and I'll explain this from the point of view from PvP, alright? I had a very biased view of PvP because I love my dual blades. I have always viewed the dual blades as, one of the most scary PvP sets. Then somebody kicked my ass with the range set, which I've always bullied in the arena. So when that happened, I realized, my thinking is biased. What matters is not the set. What matters is how well you know your gear set. If you don't know your gear set well, it doesn't matter how good it is or what anyone tells you, you're gonna suck. But if you master it, you can be good with anything. Honest answer. How does the rope dart work? Not quite sure how to explain this in detail, but basically, you summon rats and you hit the enemy. That's pretty much it.
New subscriber detected. New subscriber detected.
Thank you, subscribers. Make sure you turn the notifications on so you don't miss a stream or video. We have 2 live streams per day, and it's pretty important that you don't miss out. Well, at least if you want to learn. But yeah, the rope dart is essentially you summon rats, deal damage with said rats, and rip and tear. But whether or not you want to use it, I mean, that's up to the individual. Some people like it, some people don't. I find it a useful supplementary weapon. And of course, in the arena, it has saved my ass a couple of times. Because of how flexible it is. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like a super weapon or anything like that. It's useful. It has its skills, it has its tools. But there is nothing in this world that is perfect. Speaking of perfection, later I have to do my bounties and my usual errands. No, there's no need to look at my character stats, and I'll tell you why. These will be covered in build videos, and realistically speaking, looking at my character stats will not help you at all, Cabe. So I'll tell you straight up, anyone that looks at character stats is wasting their time. It is literally a gigantic waste of your time. Knowing my stats is not going to help you. You won't be able to get my stats either way because of RNG and gear. Alright, so don't ever look at my stats. Don't ever look at a streamer's stats. It's a gigantic waste of your time. Focus upon advancing your gear and upon following the builds that we post if necessary, or upon using the builds in the game that it's like recommended pathway and stuff like that. That's a better use of your time. Greetings to you, Red Halo, and I'm not quite sure what you mean by aligning the gear all yin-yang. There's no such thing as yin-yang in this game. There's no yin-yang on gear, dude. What matters is that you are using the correct set of gear for your targeted pathway, Red Halo. So, for example, here I'm using the Swallow Call set because this obviously benefits my playstyle, as well as the Calm Water set, which benefits my playstyle here as well. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about in terms of yin-yang, because there's no yin-yang in this game. There's sets, and gear sets are important. And is mastery important? Did you watch my Arsenal video? Because the Arsenal video will explain that. Mastery is also important for talents. So mastery does matter. Mastery absolutely matters, but there are certain breakpoints that you guys may not be able to reach right now. And that is something that will come as you increase your mastery. But you don't have to worry like tons about it now. It does matter, but it's not something you need to like ultimately sweat for. I don't want to assume, Evan. And as well, and more importantly, when somebody asks a question, it's important that we know exactly what they're asking. Because if we don't, then yeah. The vid is for Cabe, not necessarily for you, but you should watch all my videos, Red Halo. They will teach you a lot about this game. Please remember, like, whenever you guys ask questions, I will try my best to answer your questions as best as I can. But please make sure that you try to ask your questions as well in the correct manner, because if you say something that's not in the game, I cannot help you as much as you might want, all right? So please do take note of that. The Arsenal video is what you need to watch, Cabe. Go watch the Arsenal video. In fact, everybody should watch all my videos before coming to stream. That way you've got the basic knowledge you need. Trust me. People might think it's a bit of a hassle, but I'm going to swear to you right now, I will guarantee you, if you watch all the videos first and then come to the streams, you will learn a lot more because you understand the base that is explained in the video, and then you'll learn more from there. My inner ways, Okay, I'm gonna say the same thing that I've said to everybody else. Copying my inner ways is not going to help you. Okay? Because what I'm doing is very specific to my build. Please wait for my build video, all right? Which will explain how I'm farming with this particular set. If you're interested, all right? Please wait for my build video. But me showing you my inner ways right now is not going to help you, because copying my inner ways is not going to help you. Builds don't come just from copying one facet or another. You have to understand how it all comes together. So forgive me, but I don't like to half-ass things, and that's why when people say, show me this, show me that on stream, I don't ever do it. Because it is pointless, and it is only hurting yourself. If you really want to master this game, pay attention to what I'm doing on stream. You know, make sure you follow the build videos when they do come out, but pay close attention on stream, and do not copy things halfway or try to copy things here and there. It's not going to help you, I promise you that. If I'm ever wrong, feel free to never watch me again, but I can promise you right now, I am not wrong on this. Hey, No Mercy. Happy Thanksgiving to you, pal. I hope you had a good one with your family. It's not necessarily creativity, but rather, I like to do things very properly. This is because I don't just create content for this game, I create content on several other games as well, for those of you that know me from elsewhere. And one thing that always happens in those games is that you always get punks that'll tell you, hey, show me this, hey, show me that. Not saying you, but a lot of people will always ask me that kind of stuff. And I'll tell them the same thing, because like, homie, how you gonna just copy, like, for example, in The First Descendant, I'll tell you, how you supposed to just copy my modules and expect your character to do the same thing that mine does? It's not gonna work, you know? Well, wait for the build videos. There's the newbie build that's already out. And then, you know, there'll be other build videos that are releasing as soon as we test them. All right, so you can look forward to that. But we are currently working on maximizing the strength of each build and how it works. So do be patient, and the information will come once we're ready to release. And once we're 100% sure of the results that we've tested. Lol, I Tai Chi'd the fella. I didn't mean to. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. I didn't want to Tai Chi his ass. I wanted to, I wanted to murder him. Oh, well. Doesn't matter, I guess. That was very funny. And if you just want to watch me, that's cool, Eric. No problem. Watch me all you like. But, like I said, you might want to study the videos as well. But either way, I'm just giving guarantees of how sure I am of my work. Because just like we've done for all other games, I like to make sure I'm 100% before I give you guys anything. You know? Once I know exactly what I'm doing and I can guarantee results, I will give it to you, no problem. I don't hide my stuff. I share my stuff freely. But there are certain things I won't do because, look, I know that people are going to half-ass shit. And the one thing I hate the most is some dumbass coming back and saying, oh, I followed this from your stream and it didn't work. Can you tell me why it doesn't work? You're a fake streamer. I hate people like that. So that's why, like, nowadays, unless I've published a video on it, I don't usually showcase my stuff. You can see what I'm doing live on stream. I don't hide my stuff, but I won't go into detail or re-show it because I know a lot of people just be out there copying, you know? Yeah, it's understandable. Game is not doing too well. That's why I'm here instead. This game is currently a better use of my time. And the audience is getting just as big as TFD, so I'm not too worried. Look, I'm just gonna say this straight up. If you have judged me and you're saying you'll give me a chance, that's kind of disrespectful, dude. Rather, it's the opposite way around. I'm giving you a chance to be my viewer. So if you're not happy with the way that I do things, then I'm gonna say it straight. No bullshit here. You can leave and watch somebody else. Don't act like you're doing me a favor. That's disrespectful. And if you're ever disrespectful in my chat, you'll be banned instantly. We don't do that here in the Robot Nation. You're either with our ways or you're not. So you can make your choice now. I'll give you a chance to walk out peacefully if you're not into that. If you are into that, then don't ever say it like that. All right, disrespect is the one thing I won't brook here. We have our ways of doing things, and it's up to you whether you're into that. So please take note, all right? Respect is important. You only get one impression with your streamer, and I'd hate to ban anybody. I don't like to do it, but please be careful, sirs. Okay? Well, either way, I hope you understand what we're all about here. Like I said, Robot Nation is a no-nonsense community. We admire loyalty, family, and respect. So try to make sure you're always respectful, because as I've always told people, you only get one impression with somebody. You say the wrong shit, right? And people take it the wrong way. You know, you don't get a second chance. So, you know, please be careful. Moral chant, I'm not sure if it's best in every slot, but one thing which I will say about it is that if we're looking at inner ways and morale chant, there is no way that this is bad because it literally gives you percentage damage and you can always stack it up. The only downside to it is if you're playing a slow weapon that you don't continuously hit the targets with, you probably want to avoid that. Moral chant is good for most builds if you can strike fast enough, and most builds do strike fast enough. So I would really recommend you use Moral Chant on pretty much every build other than a tanking build. And the only reason it's not on the tanking build is because you cannot strike fast enough. But yeah, pretty much every other build, because it benefits your physical damage as well as your healing, I guess it can be counted as best in slot for every build. But I don't want to say for sure because we haven't hit endgame yet. And we also haven't seen the final form of Moral Chant. If we do see it and it really is best in slot, which I think it will be, then we'll probably see it in every build other than the tanking build. But again, that's only because the tanking build, if you're playing around with the Mo Blade, there is a lot better ways to dish out maximum damage. And yeah, the morale chant may not stack up fast enough. May not being the key word. But again, it depends on your tanking style as well. Yeah, there's definitely a gear limit, which is kind of insane. Like, at least let me farm my blue gear, bro. Man, that's kind of sad. But good that we know this at least. Either way, I wanted to experiment with my build, so it's perfectly fine. Let's burn them all out. Okay. Woo! I do love Tai Chi. It's so fun. Let's burn this guy. All right. Okay. We've done what we needed to do. I'm not going to bother worrying too much about this now. Now, tonight, we're going to focus on quests and do some PvP as well. In fact, let me just check with my brother. I'll just check with my brother whether or not he wants to PvP tonight. If he does, I might do some of that. Otherwise, you know, I'll just Chilimanjaro. Okay, cleared this, cleared that. Bounties, and then actually, you know what, let's do this first. I'll do the bounties later. The Jianghu errands are so painful. Oh, free play, sorry. There we go. Yeah, I bet you love the music, guys. I'm such a great musician. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed my song. All right, it's called the Super Crappy Song. All right, let's go do some meditation. Let's go. We'll quickly finish off the rest of our Jianghu errands, and then we will go do some bounties. Yes, what is your question, No Mercy? Also, so sorry, I really hate the fact that people play like shit tons of music here. I'm just gonna turn off the sound while I do the cultivation thing. But yes, please ask your question, and I'll try my best to answer you. All right. Let's do some cultivation. And then let me... Okay, done that. Start cultivation, yes. And then I need to change my sequence. Oh, this is already maximum. Okay, great. Yeah, ask your question and I'll type a response to you while also testing my latest rap song, okay? Since there's no sound in the game, I'm a play, you know, I'll play my rap song instead.
They say I'm out of bounds, like my wallet in a black box. But I'm back in the booth with a sound that's gonna shatter stop. They talking about data, talking about quotas in the bottom line. I'm talking about freedom, that's a frequency you can't confine. Gotta check the contract, see the loopholes that they tried to hide. Every stream they count, that's another piece of your soul they ride. Industry puppets, yeah, they out dancing to a master tune. Me and my fire flow, we coming to collect the dead soon. Back in cold, yeah, they where the power lives. Let's go. Digital gold, all the master that CEO gives. I'm outside with a new flow, something that you can't buy. You signed your rights away, yeah, you left them way up in the sky. I'm running up the numbers, you just watching what the algorithm do. My whole movement independent, yeah, that money here feel brand new. They tried to cut the cord, but I got the power surge. I'm back in cold, running the market, watch the industry purge. The A&R is about the algorithm, got the final say. They selling your sound for pennies, throwing all the art away. See them label flexing, talking about the ownership they acquired. They can't own the heart they pumping, the soul that's truly inspired. Every verse I drop is a threat to the machine that been built on lies. You worried about the sample rate, I'm worried about the people cry. They feeding you slop, trying to keep the masses pacified and low. I'm dropping the truth bombs, watch the streaming service overflow. Back in cold, yeah, that's where the power lives. Let's go. Digital gold, all the masters that CEO gives. I'm outside with a new flow, something that you can't buy. You signed your rights away, yeah, you left them way up in the sky. I'm running up the numbers, you just watching what the algorithm do. My whole movement independent, yeah, that money here feel brand new. They tried to cut the cord, but I got the power surge. I'm back in cold, running the market, watch the industry purge.
That was pretty good. I do like my music. But yes, now that we're back and I'm almost done cultivating, for ranged stuff, you just have to follow this. This is generally what most people will use, and if you're worried about gear and umbrella fan, you can just follow this for the most part. I wouldn't say, I don't know if it's the absolute best because I haven't tested it out, but this is what most people follow. Like, I'm generally following the bamboo cut wind as well for my current DPS set, but I've changed some of my inner ways around to adjust for what I need. But in general, I'm still using the correct armor set and all that stuff. So that's what I've got. That's what most people do. I hope this helps you understand what to do. And what I'm going to say is, all right, for that other person, me41813, don't you ever tell other people to go watch the videos. I will tell them when they need to. If a question is something that I can answer on stream, I will. You have no rights. You are not a mod, okay? Don't be disrespectful to other people. I warned you before. If you ever be disrespectful in my chat, I will simply remove you because, look, for my community, it's quality over quantity. I don't care how many viewers I have. What matters more is the quality of the viewer and that they are a good viewer who respects others and understands our ways. If you cannot respect Robot Nation style, all right, you will simply be removed. I don't know who that is, but the songs are all written by me. I'm just working on some stuff that I want to bust out. Why did it say unlock more hit points? What? I literally have every talent. What are they talking about? Well, doesn't matter. Anyway, that errand is done. We just need one more, which is to successfully aid the beggars. So we're going to go to our favorite location. Oh, so crap. I need more gold. Damn, I spent all my wealth. We'll need more wealth. Okay, let's go. Teleport there. Ugh, I hate how noisy this place is. Alright, let's go and give people stuff. I have to pay the beggars. Oh god. Everybody is so annoying. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. No more, no more, no more. Oh my god. People just literally like to sit there with their musical instruments and annoy people. Yep, no thank you. I'm gonna head back to town right here. Okay, bounty time. Marshall Billy Billy Board. Let's go. It's time to hunt. What do I mean players in another gameplay? What do I mean players in another gameplay? Rude. Rude. Imagine being in another gameplay, guys. How dare you avoid bounties? These homies better get out of that gameplay so I can get this shit in blood. Oh, let's go. He's out of his gameplay mode. Time to hunt. A hunter must hunt. I'ma just wait right here. Where is this guy? Moonvale Mountain. I mean, sure, whatever makes you proud of yourself. Looks like I will have to abandon the quest for now. What a shame. He wasn't actually there, which is weird. Be whatever kind of guy you want. Nobody is going to judge you or care. And if anyone does judge you or care, that's just weird. I mean, like I said, do whatever you want, play whatever you want. As long as you don't try to act a fool, you'll be fine. Act a fool and, well, things will get very, very hairy. And I don't mean the Potter. Hello, evil bandit. Oh no! Internal injury in the head! Oh no, I must summon Rena!
成我使命。成我使命。
Damn. Rena, are you alive? Heal me! No one can unlock gold sets yet, Mr. Ryan. They are a long way away, sir. Season shop, gear chest, tier 61. We're not reaching there yet. We still have to go through tier 56 first. So no, there are no gold sets yet. Why would you ever need to hoard materials, sir? Materials drop like water. If you just check my arsenal guide, if you just check my gear farming guide, materials for gear are very easy to obtain. I explain it quite clearly in the video. Hoarding materials is a gigantic waste of your time, sir.
六道同坟。
No, he's in another gameplay. Why are they always in another gameplay? I swear, they're always in another freaking gameplay. These guys. These guys. How do they... I feel like once they get a bounty put on them, they should not be allowed to do anything. Like, instantly, you're stuck. You have to wait for fate to come and kick your ass. Okay, fine. I guess I'll wait. One second, what is this? are these clowns trying to say? Okay, anyway, let's clear the bounty first. Nice. Okay, next. Bounty. Bounty, I said bounty. Oh well. There he is. I'm praying that a bounty shows up. It's all I can do while I wait for the evening PvP. I need it. Also, sorry, if Rena is not here, are any of my guildmates available to heal me? If any of you are available to heal me, let me know. Yeah, sure, Jimbo. Are you in the guild? If you're in the guild, I will heal you. And okay, Emin, I'll summon you for healing now. I will summon Emin first. Okay, I will pass it to Phil because Phil's also Silver Needle. Thanks for the offer, Emin. I really appreciate it. I'll just quickly summon Phil first to heal me, and then I'll heal you, Jimbo. Okay. Let's go. Broom. Or actually, Jimbo, if you don't mind telling me which is your name, I can summon you here and Phil can treat you as well. But thank you for the offer, Emin. Okay, Silver Needle Boy, heal me. Okay, I'll bring you into the room and Phil can treat you. Just make sure to give him the likes. Okay, extra likes given. Let me add Hara. And this person. Oh, that's you. Okay, you can heal Nahara, Phil. There you are.
New subscriber detected.
Extra likes for you. Okay, good job to the doctors. Okay, everything good? Thanks for the flute, Phil. Alright, sending you all back to your worlds. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the heals. Oh my god, they're both in other gameplays. Come on. Come on. Let me bounty their asses. No. I hate this other gameplay thing. They really need to like lock players out. As soon as like you get a bounty, you're stuck. You can't do anything and wait for your death. This is the true way of a righteous man, I believe. Yeah, appreciate you, Phil. That's another one done. No. Oh well. Okay, nice. Now do a bit of light self-healing, and then pray for bounties. Bounty! Come on, let me hunt somebody. Already accepted by other heroes. Rude! Freaking Midnight Blades! I know they fast. I know they fast and furious. Ah, well. I guess I'll just go do profession stuff. Okay, let's go resolve some profession stuff. If only there were more criminals. I mean, not in real life. I mean, just in this game. If there were more criminals, we could, you know, go hunt some more. Yeah, the NPC bounty resets every day. So you can always get some every day. But, of course, they don't pay as much as real players. So I like to just check the board, you know? Sometimes it's nice to feel like a Mando. But if not, you can just do some of these crappy, simple bounties. There's always some around. Some guy will need some healing somewhere. Healing of the bubonic plague, you know. Some fella dying of this, some fella dying of that. But unfortunately, because there's a delay each time you refresh the board, you don't always get to pick up the bounties. Which is a shame. Ah, there we go. Now I have to actually debate this fella. Let's go, rhetoric time. Hello, sir. Yes, I would like to bless, sir. Yeah, trash talk time. Hell yeah. You can absolutely use it. It's interesting to say the least. But I think that if you're gonna do double fan, rather than that, you may as well choose the attack umbrella and the healing fan if you want to do that kind of style. I think that would probably be a better idea, in my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what I would do. Because the healing fan and the attack fan is also kind of defensive in nature, whereas the umbrellas are more like offensive with some side healing and stuff. So that is what I would personally do, but I mean, that's my recommendation. No trial bounties. Excuse me. No vendetta bounties, I don't think. No bounties. Any fellowship bounties? None. Empty. Oh, wait. How do you do this? 3 hours, huh? I'm not spending 3 hours on a dude. I'm gonna go for it quick and easy. Easy win. Done. Next. Wandering paths. Okay. Sure, Ryan. You go ahead and do that. You don't need to tell us. Level 55 for now. The V-Pulse. Aw, damn. It's just luck and chance, dude. You just gotta keep farming the gear that you want until you get it. That's how it is, man. There's no other way of doing it. So pray to RNG this. I don't even have the purple rope dart yet. So yeah, it can suck. Unfortunately, that's how gearing is in this game. Break defense. Oop. Well, unless it's for my set, it wouldn't help. But thank you for the offer. I do appreciate it. Ash of Toru. Come on. One of these guys has to come out of the gameplay. I love that these bounties are being posted, but in another gameplay and cannot start a bounty. Bullshit. Show my gear? Please wait for videos. I do not show my gear like to just anyone because there's a reason for this, okay? Look, lots of people just try and copy stuff from stream and they won't learn. So I will post a video when my build is ready. So please respect that. If you guys want to know what I'm using, wait for the build videos to come out and I will happily share then. All right? But if you try to just say, show my gear on stream, you're not going to get an answer. That's not what we do here. You've been switching through a lot of weapons. Animus. I mean, you can go with any particular combo. There's no right or wrong answer, you know? If you prefer going DPS, I mean, for me, I'm using my Mortal Rope Dart and whatnot. so it works well for me. My rope dart and dual blades is doing okay for me. It's not too bad. Zure. Okay, come on. Accepted by other heroes. Bro. The one guy that wasn't in another gameplay got accepted straight away. Rude. I swear this game. This game. Damn, the instantaneous acceptance. All right, here's Gunner X. Finally. Got an actual bounty. Let's go. Either I'm going to win or lose. Let's do this. I hope he's not a runner.
承我使命。下水道在于内横。天下盖地。冬至道在于外横。
Come on. I'm just gonna back up for a second. Wait, did I already apply it? I need to reduce his healing. Damn. He got me. Oops. That was my bad. I used the wrong thing. No! Almost there. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. I respected him. But I wonder why the powder didn't trigger. No, I'm not itching at all. I'm relaxed. Because there's always more stuff to do. Ooh, got another one. Sweet. Here we go. Now, where is the guy? Oh, there he is.
心灼焰。
依着当救寒灵，
六道同焚，
弱者行善，依者当顾惜己身，
三千海阔。万劫归印，真心灼焰。放进颠倒。
当顾人
来现修罗。
无为义，依者当顾惜己身，
万劫归印。
热伤，弱者行善，依者当救寒灵，
Ooh, this dude
依者
literally healer build. That's pretty crazy.
以路为心，依者当救寒灵，依者当不得有矣。依者当救寒灵，以云为翼，
扬我手背。
依者当不得有矣。以路为心，
承我使命。
依者当不得有矣。
来现修罗。
以云为翼，依者当救寒灵，依者
扬我手背，承我使命。
Yep, it's never gonna end, and that's okay.
以路为
万
心，
劫归印。六道同焚。
He's pretty good. I can respect it. Yeah, but the thing is, right? I have all this. I'm like literally coating my blades with anti-healing, and he's still somehow healing. It's ridiculous that he should be able to heal at all. You know, that's wrong.
依者当救寒灵，
Oh, arrows only? Oh, okay. Oh, so now I'm just using it wrong. Whoops. That makes a lot of sense.
以路为心，依者当救寒灵，
Wait, no, I thought the toxic powder would coat everything.
当不
Ah,
得
well,
有矣。
doesn't matter.
承我使命。
当顾惜己身，以云为翼，依者当救寒灵，
I'm definitely gonna need to get that spear art then. Well, that's a shame. This guy.
来现修罗。
It's cool though. I respect his tenacity to survive the bounty.
今日正丹期，
I could never be so pathetic in my life. Like, honestly, If this is how you have to survive, that's just sad, bro. Like, fight and win fairly. But if you're not into that, then, well, nothing you can do.
当自己本身。
一念光明，
弱水行善，
宅蟹修罗，
一当救寒林。
成我使命。
以云为重，一者救寒林。
Oh, damn.
一者当自己本身。以木为心。
Either he kills me or I kill him. Like he can kill me if he wants, but I'm not going down without a fight.
宅蟹修罗，
以木为心。 一者当救寒林，一者当自己本身。
3000
弱
恶
者行善，嗔不信，发不老。
波神斗魔鹤，
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to heal like this, but, you know, to me, I feel that they did this as a way of, like, being fair to players. Like, I feel that if you're bounty hunted, your healing should be reduced just like a boss fight. Either fight and win, or don't. You know? It's your choice at the end of the day, but...
万劫归阴，
一者当不得有以弱水行善，
This is not something I would consider respectable or even acceptable, but if players want to do it, that's on them, you know? It's not my job to stop them or judge them for it. I'm just gonna make sure that for 15 minutes, you know, we gonna fight.
嗔心灼焰，
以云为地，
Yep, the very second you get into PvP, it should be complete heal reduction. Like if somebody starts a bounty hunt on you, you can heal, but it should be reduced, just like all the other game modes, because that's fair.
以怒为心，
嗔心灼焰，
当不得有以
Well, like I said, if this is what they want, then for 15 minutes, you know, they can fight me.
以云为地，一者当救寒林，
扬我使威，
Yep. But that's okay. Like I said, it's okay. If they want to be cheap, their pain will end.
红粉，
They can get their pain to end real easy. All they have to do is just admit that I won, you know, give up.
一者当救寒林， 医者，刚不惜己身。行善后，医者，当救寒灵。医者，当不得有礼。
He should, shouldn't he?
以无为纪。你也是来求佛花种子。
嗔心主意，
以物为心。
Ooh. Yeah, I tried the venom, it didn't work. Like, he could still fully heal, it's crazy.
六道同坟。
So if this guy wants his pain to end, very simple. I will fight him until the full 15 minutes is up. Alright, so he can make his pain end real early, real easy. It's very simple. Alright? If he wants his pain to end, all you gotta do is stop healing, you know?
六道同坟。
医者，当救寒灵。祸水行善。
来现修罗，
当不惜己身。
Yeah, but it doesn't stop the healing because he's using both umbrellas. He's using the healing umbrella and the healing fan. Basically, this guy has like completely zero offensive power. He just went pure healing. I've actually healed myself back from the brink of death just by life stealing off this punk.
以物为心，当不得有礼。医者，当不惜己身。认清
3200，
New subscriber detected.
来现修罗，
以无为纪。
Damn.
当不得有礼。佛祖恕罪。
Sent back to my world. 15 minutes, alright? I tell you, if you play cheap like that, you know, I will tie you up for 15 minutes. I don't care, because for my stream, it's hilarious. But for these guys, they're going to waste your time. So listen, alright? Whenever anybody, okay, shows up, turns up, or whatever, I keep it really simple. You fight me, or for 15 minutes, we can go at it. You fight and win, or that's it. I think I'll have to get Soaring Spin, but I'll get it tonight, no problem. I'll do some PvP with Truffles tonight and then go get Soaring Spin. Gives me stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's duel, buddy.
一念光明，3200破。
当先下山路。
Oh my god! Really? Really? You're gonna heal. You're gonna heal, bro. Okay. Moblade and heal, really? Okay. Okay, let's play that game then. Damn, he got me.
称心逐业。乘我使命。
当不惜起身。
显我所为。
以路为心。
显我所为。
下山路。以民为义，医者当不惜己身。
扬我使费。来现修罗。
当不得有礼。弱水平下。
扬我使费。
当心下山路。
放虎颠倒。
看下分的。过来吧你。下山。
来现修罗。
以路为心。哪儿瞅呢？
扬我使费。
降龙摆尾。一个。萧山正午。
I do not have Soaring Spear yet. That's why. I'll probably get it this evening. I wasn't expecting so many people be absolutely cheap with healing. I'm a firm believer that if you fight, you can't cheap out and heal yourself. But, oh well. Since players are super cheap, I will go and get the Soaring Spear tonight. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, Soaring Spin. Basically, it will reduce healing. So once you use it on somebody, they will have reduced healing. So it'll stop these people from being absolutely cheap. So I'm gonna get that tonight for sure. Yeah, it does seem to be better to have it because like basically everybody is running around with a fan or with an umbrella. You know, they're so scared of having like an actual combat build. So I do want to see at least until they reduce healing in bounties. I feel that like when they have a bounty hunt, there should be no healing. It's you versus the other player. That's how it should be, but since it's gonna be this way, like when bounty hunting, I'll probably bring out like soaring spear and all, soaring spin and whatnot. So tonight I'll go and get it, because it's a fairly long process to get it. It's like you have to do this quest, or well, not really a quest, but you have to do this exploration thing. So I'm gonna do that, make sure I get it later tonight, and then after that I will always stop them. I know. It's super stupid and sad, though. Like, there should be no healing in bounties, I feel. But if we have to use a mystic art just to stop their healing, I'll make sure I do it. You know? I'm just disappointed that people choose to heal. It's like, what's the point then of playing a game? Like, you know? You committed a crime, you're scared of dying, then fight. Fight. And show me that you're better than me. But, oh well. Anyway, that is the end for stream. We had a bit of fun today. I will be back later tonight, so thank you all for joining me today. Very high viewership today. It was very lovely. All right, that wraps up today's gear farming session. We got some good upgrades for our gear, but it wasn't perfect, of course. Now, we hit our farming routes, we grabbed a bunch of gear and materials, we spent some time tuning and refining the build, and of course, we tested it in real combat. But unfortunately for the PvP side, because players are super freaking cheap, we are going to need the soaring spin, and there's simply no way around it, so we're going to go grab that. Hopefully, this gave you some ideas for your own DPS stuff, what to farm, you know, what stats to chase, how to think about tuning, arsenal, you know, all that kind of stuff. If you're watching this as a VOD and it helped you, make sure you drop a like. Let me know in the comments what level you are, what kind of build you're running, and what your current DPS goal is. If you've been here live, thank you for hanging out, suggesting ideas, and of course, watching me try to take down a dude for 15 minutes straight up. Hey, at least we never gave up, all right? If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss future live streams, and I'll see you guys later tonight, all right? Thank y'all very much. May your damage be huge, may your tuning rules be good, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, fam. All right?
New subscriber detected.
Thank you, subscribers. Turn on your notifications.